Okay, guys, so an advanced class today. So we're going to start pushing it. I'll give variations as well. But yeah, we're going to start making it a little bit harder and just pushing all the joints a little bit further, but mostly with regards to strength, okay? So nothing too crazy. No leg over the head stuff. We are going to start with our feet all the way together. Relaxed arms, roll the shoulders back and down, and we'll turn our toes out and turn our heels out. Fantastic. Starting off with a couple of shoulder rolls, just to start getting everything nice and limber. Nice and shoulder rolly. Relax the elbows, don't move the head and neck. Fantastic. Take the hands up, all the way up to the sky. Fantastic. Roll those shoulders back down in place. Turn the palms to face each other. We're going to take one shoulder and just glide up to the ear, and then gently back down again. So shrugging up and gently coming down. Breathing in to lift the shoulder and breathing out to come down. You're going to keep the elbows soft, but don't bend them. You don't want to be moving into like an elbow bend. So all through the shoulder. Last one to the other side. And then take the hands back to shoulder height. Take them back out again for that 45-degree angle. So nice wide diagonal through the chest. Breathe in to close it down. Breathe out to open up. Breathe in to close down. Breathe out to open up. Fantastic. Two more. Breathing in and breathing out. Lovely. Oh, front of my throat. So there's nothing I can do about that. That is literally pause. Oh my god, I've got the biggest frog in my throat. There's nothing in my throat. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, you only get a frog and there's nothing to do. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. Oh, like I'm literally crying. Okay. Okay, back to the chest. Okay. Hands back to shoulder height. Breathing out to open. Breathing in to close. Go for three more. Three. Nice and gently down. Two. Nice and gently down. One. And then keep the hands at shoulder height. We're going to pull back into a bow and arrow. So drawing back with one arm. We're going to push the opposite hip forward. So you're really going to twist through that chest. And then breathe in to reach forward again. Breathing out to pull back. Breathing in to reach forward. We're going to go for four more. And in. Three. Breathing in. Breathing out. Two. Engage the center. One. And then keep the hands up at shoulder height. So we're going to go for a nice simple knee bend. So sinking into our knee bend. Nice and gently up. Let's keep on going. Whilst you're going through your knee bend, I really want to draw in through the tummy. And as you stand up, really squeeze through the base, the bottom part of those glutes. So engaging the center, squeezing up through the glutes. Let's breathe out on the way down and breathe in on the way up. And we'll do 3, 2, and then stay at the bottom of the next one, little pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand ourselves up. Down into the next one. Both heels come up. Lift both heels up. Fantastic. Keep the knees in line and then slowly stand up. Still squeezing those glutes if we can. Gently lower the heels and lower the hands. And again, knee bend, heel raise, stand up, gently lower. Okay, fantastic. Knee bend, heel raise, stand up, gently lower. Okay, keep on going, but we can make it a little bit harder if you want. Okay, get to the top. Stay up there, please. And we're going to keep the heels up in the air. We're going to go knee bend and lift. Keep going. So we're going to continue doing our squats, but the heels are lifted. And actually, because those heels are up in the air, if you're feeling comfortable today, you can go all the way down towards the floor. Really dropping the heels towards your butt before you start to come up again. Fantastic. And we're breathing out on the way down, and we're breathing in on the way up. I'm going to do 3 more. Now, your hands are obviously there to help you balance, but you can move them around if you want to. 2 more. Keep the heels lifted. Last one, keep the heels up. Really get tall, stay up there. Now stretch the hands up. Reach a little bit higher with those arms and those shoulders. Circle the arms. Gently lower the heels down. Okay, hands on hips. Perfect. Turn your toes out. Turn the heels down. A little quarter turn on those toes. We're going to start off with big chest. Engage center. Soft ribs. Sink into a knee bend. Quite wide with those knees. And gently up. Breathing out on the way down. And breathing in on the way out. Now take the hands up to shoulder height. And do 2 more. So we're going to build ourselves up into a nice little exercise here. Sinking down, stay down there. Don't move your hips. Reach one arm. Get a little stretch to the side. Come back to the center. Reach across to the other side. And then just coming up in between. Last one. Same of those. Down. Reach. And back. Reach. Back. And then relax. Really pull those shoulders back and down. A little bit more on the next one. Reach. Then hand on the knee, stretch up and over. Reach up to the corner of the room and then sink back in to that start position. Fantastic. Reach to begin with. Then we drop the hand and reach up and across. Really diagonal leg with the arm. Fantastic. Sink in, stand up. Okay, 2 more of those. 1. Reach. Extra stretch. In the middle. Fantastic. Reach. Extra stretch through the middle, stand up. Okay, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in to reach, breathing out to stretch. Breathing in back to the middle, breathe out to hold. Breathe in, reach. Breathe out, extra stretch. Breathe in back to the center. Breathe out, stand up. Okay, last little extra, so sinking down. Reach across. Hand. Now think upper body roll. Drop the chest, drop the head, circle, come back through the middle. Now roll up with the body, but keep the hips low. Nice work. Head comes up last. We reach across. We stretch over. Then we drop the hand in front, lower the breastbone to the knees, roll through the middle, dangly head. Now curl up, keep the bum low. Stretch those arms out. Stand up. Legs just got to a bit fatigued now. Last addition. 1. Breath in. Breathe out this time. Breath in to stretch. Breathe out to dangle. Breathe in to hold. Breathe out to restack just the vertebrae. Hold breath in. Gorgeous. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Hold the dangle and the stretch. Roll up on the breath out. Arms reach. And then sink as you come up. Fantastic, guys. Hands back on the hips. Tiny knee bend. Fantastic. Rock the weight across onto one foot. So the leg you're standing on is bent. The other leg is lovely and straight. Be as tall as you can. Imagine that helium balloon head engage the center. 10 taps. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Draw that belly button in. Breathe normally. 2, 1, and hold. Flex that ankle. Turn that foot and the knee up to face the ceiling, keeping the legs straight. Bend the knee that you're standing on. Heel taps. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and point the toe again. Now we don't have to go at the same speed as me. Take that foot a couple of inches behind you. Now tap up and down just behind you. Your hands are on your hips still, but you're making sure you haven't lost that nice bit of stability through your pelvic position. Draw the tummy in. 3, 2, 1, and then just put that toe down. Look down at your feet quickly. Make sure the toes are in line. Drop the other heel, switch the weight across. Nice, lift the chest. Again, engage, really just make the collarbones as wide as you can, looking very snobby. Ready for our next 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, let's keep going. Flex the ankle, turn the knee and foot up towards the ceiling. Heel taps, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and point the toe again. Take the leg just behind us, a couple of inches, really strengthen through that front quad to pull that knee to the straightest line possible. Engage the center, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toe back, in line, check. Yes, put the heel down, soft knees, stand up, walk those feet in. Narrow stance, so you're just into that narrow position. Half knee bend and up. Half knee bend and up. Good, okay. Half knee bend down. Okay, heels lift. One heel lowers, the other knee comes forward slightly more. Switch them over. Switch them over. Switch, nice, switch. So it's in a half knee bend, narrow knees, toy soldier those feet. Now we're going to stabilize that body, so we're not bouncing up and down. It's just those knees and those heels that are moving. 3, 2, 1, and up. Very nice, okay. Get the arms in. Let's see if we can get that kind of stability and a little bit of coordination. So there's still narrow stance. Half knee bend. Lift both heels up. Okay, drop one heel, and wherever knee comes forward, float the other arm in the air, drop the other arm. Okay, cool. So we're going to slowly come through the middle, drop the heel, drop the heel. Your back is not allowed to move. You're not allowed to come up and down, no bouncing. If I was just to be watching your torso on your screen, I should see no movement. Straighten out the elbows. Make sure you press the heel to the floor. Okay, if you have all the weight on the toes, it will load your knee up too much. So make sure that you're putting the weight through that heel in between each repetition. Fantastic. 3, straighten the arms. 2, 1, hands back to shoulder height. Heels, both of them are lifted. Nice. Stand yourself up. Gorgeous. Lower the heels, lower the hands. Okay. Edge of the mat, facing the length, feet hip distance apart. Shoulders pulled back and down. We're going to roll down twice and then go down to the floor on that second one. Breathing in, breathing out. As you curl down to one vertebra at a time, breathe in at the bottom and breathe out to curl up. So just working through that spine. In the middle now, interlace the fingers, reach those hands forward. Round the upper back, keep looking forward. Breathe in, look at the ceiling, lift the chest. Breathe out, circle the arms. Breathe in, drop the head. Breathe out, roll down to the floor. Breathe in, hold. Breathe out, roll up. Same again. Interlace the fingers, round the shoulders, reach forward. Whatever breath you want to, but let's go for the extra. Inhale at the top, circle down, all the way to the floor, reach, breathe in as you walk those hands forward, get to your 4-point kneel position, drop the knees to the floor. I'm going to switch up my camera now, like I said I was going to, should be bang on our little mat, fantastic. Then try and sit a little bit closer today. Okay. Okay, so in our 4-point kneel position, let's get through our exercises. So we're going to start off with a little swimming level 4. Lift the chest, drop the shoulders away from your ears, engage that sense of lifting your belly button away from the floor. Start off with a simple stretch of the leg behind us, beautiful. Reach in front with the opposite arm, keeping that torso nice and steady. Breathing in to bring it back. Breathing out, reach the leg, now lift it, float it in the air, breathe in, bring it back. We're going to alternate sides, breathing out and breathing in. This is a warm-up for our exercises. Even though this is a level 4 exercise by itself, that's swimming level 4, we're going to take it a little bit further today, breathing out and breathing in. 2 more, breathing out and then lift the back of the neck, guys, tuck the chin in slightly. Okay, hold, just the leg. Reach one leg out behind you. Keep the toe in contact with the floor. Now guide that leg out to the side. Beautiful. Glide it back in, and then glide it back to that start position. Fantastic. Keep the chest high. Let's go again. Reach out. Slide it to the side. Slide it in. Bring it back. One more. Same as that. On each side. Slide. Again, with a breath if you want to. Just keep it natural. Breathing out to stretch and breathing in to come back. Okay, let's make it a little bit harder. Opposite arm reaches as well. So we lift up the arm, lift up the leg. Glide. In toe in contact with the floor. Hand and knee back down again. Other side, toe in contact with the floor. Breathing out, breathing in if you want to. But really just keep it natural. 2 more of those. 1. Reach. Glide it back, straight line in. When the arm reaches out, you don't move it. It's just the leg that goes. Okay, back to just the leg. Reach the leg out, but float it up just to hip height. Same again, reach it out to the side. You won't go as far, that's okay. Reach it back, in line, gorgeous, glide it back. Other side, stretch, lift up, reach to the side, bring it back, in it comes. 2 more, 1, breath out. Breath in if you want to, on that stretch. Just keep it natural. Last one of this repetition. Engage the center, get the back of the neck lovely and long, down. Last thing to make it harder, opposite arm. 1, both of them reach, stay there, don't move the arm. Take the leg out, take the leg in, reach it back. All the way through these reps, guys, you do not move your back. We do not move our torso. Lots of work through the abdominals just to maintain that stability. Lift the chest, guys. Last one, reaching out, reaching in, and child pose, stretch back. Take your time, stay there. Just allow that rest position, especially on the wrists, on the knees, things like that. We're going to load up the knees on the next exercise. So if you're feeling a bit anything in the knees at the moment, just be aware. And if it feels loaded, just pop the knees on the floor, okay? So we're going to go for some leg pulling throw prep. So tuck the toes under. Let's start with a level 1. We're going to float the knees just away from the floor, pushing those heels backwards. Holding it for a breath in or just a beat, and then lower the knees back down. So we're floating up on the breath out, maybe holding for a breath in, and then lowering down again. Continue doing that if that's what you feel comfortable to do. Lift and lower. We're going to try and make it harder though, aren't we? So we're going to lift. We're going to slide and stretch one leg away, keeping the other knee bent and just hop. Slide it in, tuck the toe under. Reach the other leg away. Bringing it in, tucking it under. Then lower the knees down in between. Remember, if you put your knees on the floor and do the other exercise again if you need. So, float the knees, breath out. Stretch a leg, breath in. Breath out to bring it back. Reach across other side, same breath pattern. In, tuck the toe, lower. If that's okay, next progression, but stay there if you want to. Lift the knees, just a small float. Stretch the leg, lift, tap that straight leg down behind you and lift it again. Tap the leg, lift it again. 3, 2, 1. Tuck it in, knees to the floor. Lift the chest. Other side, float the knees. Stretch the leg, lift and lower. Fantastic. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide it in, lower the knees, relax the toes, sit back, rest. Fantastic, guys. Well done. Again, take your time there. Spend a little bit of time relaxing, chilling out. Rotate the wrists. Whilst you're down there, give yourself a little bit of love, a little bit of a rest off. We're going to go on to our fronts now. So, when you lay yourself onto your front, what we need now is to have a little bit of space around us, okay? You've got any equipment like I have, just get it out of the way. And we need a little bit of room to do a nice circle around. So we're going to go for the full breaststroke. So we've done lots of the kind of beginners and intermediate of the preparation levels. We're going to go full level now. So we're going to go hands folded, head resting on those hands, and our start position is really important. Let's take a quick second to get there. Legs hip distance apart. Relax toes. Roll into a slightly backwards tilt. So you're lengthening the tailbone. I really need to focus most of the attention on lengthening the tailbone away from the head. Pull the shoulders back and down. Lift the chin, tuck it right into the chest. Starting off with just an upper body float. So engage the center. Float the whole head, chest, neck complex up as one beautiful unit. And then gently float down again. So we're going to breathe in to prepare, i.e. center. Breathe out to lift. Let's go for a breath in, hold. And a breath out, low. And again, one more. Breathing in to prepare. Breathing out to lift. Breathing in to hold. All through the upper back, nothing through the lower back. And then breathe out to lower. Okay, if that's okay, we're going to move on, but you can stay there if you think you need to. Breathe in, set the center. Breathe out, lift the head and chest. Now, straighten the arms out in front of you when you breathe in. Circle the arms around when you breathe out. Stroke up the side, tickle your own armpit, flick your earlobe, and straighten out again on the breath in. So there's a circle on the breath out, and a stroke and stretch on the breath in. 3 more. Breathing out and breathing in. Breathing out and breathing in. Breathing out. Reach for the breath in and fold the hands back under the head on the next breath out. Lower down on the breath in. Okay, so full breaststroke level. Fantastic. Let's go for a full 10 on the next set. Breathing in, shoulders back, engage the tongue. Breathe out, lift. Breathe in, stretch the arms. Now breathe out, circle. Breathe in, straighten and stretch. Now keep on going with that lovely movement. If the breath is too much, just keep it natural. But let's think about lifting the belly button away from your mat. Making the back of the neck as long as you can by tucking the chin in. You're focusing on the point right down in front of you. 3 more. Beautiful circles. Your feet need to be glued to the floor. Lengthen the tailbone. 1 more for the let's go. All the way out. Circle. Stretch out in front of you. Hands under the head and then gently lower down. Take the legs just wider. So your feet are pointing to the kind of the outer corners of your mat. And let's take the hands out now to a little stop sign, little 90-degree elbows, upper arms in line, and just rest the head on the floor because you're not there for very long. Spread the fingers, we're going to go to a cobra stretch. Shouldn't be too hard. Float the breastbone off the floor. Now, using the palms of the hands, push and straighten those arms out. The last movement I'd like you to do is just to think backwards tilt of your pelvis and a bum cheek squeeze. So you're just doing a little extra lift through the pubic bone, basically. We're going to breathe in to hold that position and then reverse it by lowering the pubic bone, lowering the rib cage by bending the elbows and finishing off just tucking the chin in to drop the head down. Breathe in, let's go again. Breathe out, lift the chest, straighten the arms and then roll into our backwards tilt of the pelvis. Breathe in, hold. Breathe out gently and slowly lower. Let's go again. Breathe in. Breathe out, lift. Look just ahead, not up. Breathe in, hold. Breathe out, lower. Okay, 3 more. Try to think about lifting, peeling 1 vertebrae up into that curve at a time. And then we're kind of curling ourselves down again. Again, 1 vertebrae at a time. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out to move. Breathe in to hold. Pull those shoulders down. Breathe out to drop ourselves down again. 1 vertebrae at a time. Breathe in. Breathe out, lift. Breathe in, hold. Breathe out, lower. Breathe in, hold. Let's go. One more. Breathe out, lift. Again, try. Use the breath to really pull that belly button in. Squeeze the glutes. Breathe out. Last one. All the way down. Bring the legs together. Pop the hands under the shoulders. Push up. Little child pose, stretch back. Again, gorgeous. Walk the hands across to one side. Okay, drop the head, drop the chest, and then walk that hand across a couple more fingertip work, dropping the upper arm and the armpit towards the mat. Breathe in and out to hold that beautiful stretch. One time. Release the armpit. Walk the hands across gently and slow to the other side. Press the breastbone down, head relaxed. Walk those fingertips forward again. Press the armpit, upper arm, just a little bit to the floor. Should increase the stretch. Slow, breath in and breath out. Release. Walk the hands back through to the center and then come back up. We're going to go onto our sides now. Okay, so 2 little side works now. We're going to go into a side bend level 1. But although our upper body's in level 1, we're going to do a bit more endurance through the legs. Now, at any point, your upper arm, your shoulder, your neck is just like, oh, it's taking all the work, it's sore. Just quickly glide yourself down, okay? That's fine. But we're going to go to elbow bend, not directly under the armpit, just slightly away. Turn the palm out, look 45 degrees, corner of your mat. Now, where your elbow is, I'd like your bottom and your feet in line. So feet, bottom, elbow, all in a nice line. Good. First things first, start position. Lift that under rib cage away from the mat. That's automatically going to get your shoulder in a safe position and get your abs kicking in. If you're lazy here, belly must be switched off. Too much pressure in the shoulder. So spend your whole time in between repetitions thinking, lift that chest. Long arm. We're going to start off with the stretch. Breathe in. As you breathe out, lift the hips and just straighten the arm up. That's our position. We're going to breathe in to hold and breathe out to lower. Okay, so when we get up there, feel comfortable, we do some leg work. Clams it is. Breathe in, lift the chest. Breathe out. If you want to go down in between, fine. If you don't, lift the top knee up and down. Good. 9 and down. 8 and down. 7, 6, don't move that torso. 5, lift the ribs. 4, back of the neck in line, wherever feels comfortable. 2 and 1. Gorgeous, guys. Lower down, hand down. Push up. Glide the hand in a few inches. Same again, side bend level 2. So lifting through that chest. Fantastic. Shoulder back, breath in. Breathe out, lift. And then 10 and down. Good. 9 and down. 8. Remember, at any point, just glide yourself out into that release, laying down position just to offload the shoulder if you need. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently down. Sit yourself up. Straight switch round with those legs. Fantastic, guys. Well done. Okay. Dropping the elbow down. So a bit elbow, bum, feet in line. Yep. Lower ribs up, hands pointing away. Lengthen, breath in. Let's do one just to make sure you're happy on this different side. So we're just setting up. Wiggle yourself around. Are you comfortable? Do you need your knees, elbows to move? Okay, it's fine. 10 clams, breath in. Breath out, lift. And 10. 9. 8. Good. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And gently lower. Hand in front. Push up. Glide that hand in a few inches. Fantastic. Lower ribs. It's still going to be so important to lift that lower rib up It's going to make the abs work. Okay, breath in. Sorry, my hand went up a bit too early. Breathe in, breathe out to lift. We'll stay up there, straight into the hands. 10, 9, fantastic. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep the hips pointing forward, and roll backwards. Good. 3, 2, 1. Gently down. Beautiful. Okay, just come to a quick cross-legged sit and just start off with a relaxer. Okay, good. So peel ourselves up. Lift the chest, drop those shoulders, relax the shoulders. We'll start off with a little head release. Turn, just hold for a breath. Breathe out to turn to the other side. Breathe in, hold it. Breathe out, turn all the way to the other side. Again, this time as you breathe in, pull the opposite shoulder backwards. Breathe out, turn. Still be really tall in your posture, please, guys. Breathe in, pull the other shoulder back. Breathe out, look front. Simple start off. Just tip your head to one side. Drop the opposite shoulder down to increase the stretch along the neck. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. Release the shoulder. Then bring the head up. Good. Drop the ear. Then pull the opposite shoulder down. Good, okay. Breathe in, breathe out. And rest. Okay. Just quick side to side. Sweeping it along. And sweeping it. We've got basically good. The next exercise is another on the shoulder and neck. But it's also another one that you don't have to if you don't want to. We're going to do a side kick. We're going to do like a modified level 4. So go back to the original side you were on. Okay, and we're going to go back to what was the side bend level 1 upper body position. Lower rib rules still apply. Hand goes in front though, because we're going to straighten both legs out this time. So if you're really bony and you kind of feel like you're rolling around, just pop a cushion or a rolled up towel underneath that hip to give you more stability. Float that lower rib up again. So we're going to start off with the top leg is just going to float up just a couple of inches. So I don't want, as the leg lifts, for you to drop. So really think about lifting that chest. Hand on that top hip. You should be feeling it already in that hip area. Now at any point, you can just glide yourself down, okay? Hopefully we can stay at level 4 though. So pointy toe, sweep the leg forward, flex the ankle and then glide the heel backwards. Lift the chest, point the toe. 2, flex the heel backwards, point the toe. 3. So we're just, all the work is stabilizing the upper body. We're not moving the upper body and we're just working that top hip. Keep the knees straight as you can. If you need to, you can put the hand in front to stabilize. That is absolutely not a problem. You can almost jam the elbow into that top hip just to make sure it's not going anywhere. 2 and 1. I'll put that leg down. Quick rest, just for your neck and the shoulder really. Just a couple of seconds. And up we go again. Elbow tucked in, ribs lift, chest forward. Top leg lifts again, just hip high. Start off with your hand in front. Bottom leg, can we lift it and lower it? It'll be tiny. Lift and lower. But the aim is to not drop the chest in between. 5, just to 8. 6, 7, 8, and bend the knees. Well deserved. Okay, push up. Lean it back, sweep the legs across. Let's go side kick, level 4, the other side. Okay, let's go. Stretch legs. Elbow under the shoulder, but just a little bit further away. Hand out, just turn. Lift the ribs. Hopefully you can bring the hand on the hip. Float the leg up. Check. Just check. Put the leg down. How high is your ribs? When that leg floats, do you drop it? No? Good. Okay, let's go. Reach that pointy toe forward, flex the foot, drive it back without moving that chest. Fantastic. Pointy toe forward, flex the ankle back. Keep on going. Again, if you're really rolling around, on just one bony point underneath your hip. And it's just a bit, just put a pillow there, just put a towel there. Double fold your mat underneath you. Okay, just because if you are a little bit bony, you should be quite sore. And actually there's no need for you to be balancing and bruising that spot. 3 more. Just with a breath, whatever's comfortable, lift the lower ribs. That's your key part there to make sure those abs are working. 1 for luck. Keep doing a lot of those today, don't I? 1 for luck. Relax the toe. Hand down, quick rest and stretch. Nice. Push up. Shoulder back. Really pull them back. Hand in front if you need. Preferably top leg. Okay, and again, so we're testing. Can we lift that bottom leg up? Just the thigh and down. It's small, especially if you're a little bit bony. I probably should have blocked myself up if I'm honest, but that's okay. 4, 3, keep that bottom leg lifted. 2, 1, rest, bend, well deserved. Push ourselves up. Okay, so we're going to do a modified glute stretch. So a seated glute stretch. Hands are going to go just behind us. Lean back slightly. You're going to fold one leg over the other one. And instead of laying on our back and pulling our legs into our chest, we're going to walk those hands forward. Okay, so let's start on. So we're going to walk those hands forward, getting ourselves up into as tall a seated position as we can. So really push your chest forward. If you can, bring that heel in front of you, close it in, and get that a little bit higher still. So you're really going to be feeling it in that. And then if you need to, slowly, you can lay on your back and do the normal stretch. But let's do a little modified, silly version. Silly, it's hard, version the same. Okay, bend the elbows. Good. Unfold, fold across the other side, and then straighten the elbows. Walk those hands in, bring the heel a bit closer if you can, and then lift the chest. Because kind of if you can arch your upper back and arch even your lower back, you should get a much better, aka bigger, stretch through that hip. But if it's too much, you're not sure, just lay on your back and do our normal, inverted commas, glute stretch. Not a problem, it's the same stretch. Breathe in, breathe out one more time, nice and gently. And then bend the elbows again. This time we're going to go onto the floor. I'd like you to have available your loop band. You're going to put a pillow or something underneath your head. Pillow, ball, block, whatever. Jumper, towel. Okay, what we're going to do today, we're going to get our band. We're going to do a little fold on it. Okay, so there's a little bow tie. And we're going to pop your feet through it. You've got this little crossover. So when you put your feet down, you should feel a bit stable. Okay, because the next exercise, I don't want the band to ping off. So that's why I've got a little cross on it. Okay, arms long down by the sides. So we're going to start off, we're going to see how it feels with the scissors level 1. It's just to start us off. So what we're doing is we're engaging the center, softening the ribs. Now do not move that torso, especially the lower back position, when you now float 1 foot up to a single leg tabletop. And then slowly bring it back down again. Good. Breathing out, lift the other side. And down. Let's keep on going a couple of times. So because the band's got the cross in it, you might want to even double cross it. Just means a little bit tighter. It's difficult. Okay, it's hard. 2 more. Make the movement smooth. Don't let the band pull you inwards or outwards. Keep it in a nice straight line. Breathing out, breathing in if you want to. Okay, that should be fine, especially in this class. It is advanced. So now we're going to glide both feet in, float both feet up. So we've still got the cross. You still haven't moved the lower back. You've still got a nice pressure through the ribs. And we're going to do toe taps instead. So we're going to tap one toe down, fighting the want for the other foot to drop, and then lift. Breathing out, tap. Breathing in, lift. Gorgeous. Breathing out, tap. Breathing in, lift. 4, 5, 6. If I'm on a big screen, you'll see the shake on me. 7. It's hard because as one foot drags down, it really wants the other foot to go with it. So you're kind of working both legs now in opposite directions. 2, and last one. And then just bend both knees in so you can more safely put the feet down, because you know how normally obsessed I am with one leg at a time up and one leg at a time down. Okay, so those are little scissors. Let's try a one leg stretch, level 3 now. Arms again, either on the tummy to control or by your side. Slide the feet in, float up, single leg tabletop. We're going to flex the ankles this time. We're going to really flex. Now, great for the knees, this exercise. We're going to stretch one leg away, dropping it a little further than maybe normal for the band, and then bringing it back in. Breathing out, stretch lower. Breathe in, bring it back in. Breathe out, stretch out. Breath in, bend in. Breathe out, stretch out. Breathe in, stretch in. Keep on going. Breathing out and breathing in. Good. 6 more and in. 5 more and in. 4, 3. Now looking at those knees, looking at that static leg, keep it steady. It's hard. I'm shaking. 2. Nice. 1. Hug the knees into the chest. Just to make sure the lower back is feeling nothing. Circle those knees round. Fantastic, okay. Take the band away. Should fall loosey, loosey, loosey through those feet, yes? Okay, good. All right, feet back down again. Okay, take the ball block cushion away from under the head, and you're going to put those hands, interlaced fingers there instead. Okay, heels in close to the bottom. We're going to go into an oblique preparation, straight in, feet hip distance apart, float the elbows up just into your side vision, drop the shoulders, really pull those shoulder blades down the vertebrae, and firstly, tuck the ribs down. So really glide those ribs down towards the pubic bone. Now using the hands, lengthen the back of the neck, tucking the chin in. And then as you reach up, roll across, taking the open shoulder across the opposite hip. Don't move the feet, and then just reverse it in between. Breathe out to stretch across. Breathe in to bring it back. Breathing out across. Breathing in back. Last one at just the preparation level. Now hold the elbows in that nice high position as you go into 1, 2 tabletop. Bring those knees and feet together now. Flex the ankles, squeeze the knees, breathe in, breathe out just the upper body again. But we're just holding that leg in that same position. We get a nice little abdominal burn here. Breathing out and breathing in. Just keep that lower back exactly like the position that you started in. 6, 5, 4, don't move the legs. 3, keep the elbows wide. 2, relax neck. Last one, and then rest the legs down one at a time. And quickly stretch the legs, arms back down by the sides. Let the legs follow, and just give it a little relax. Couple of seconds. We're going to bring in 2 of those last 2 exercises. We're going to bring in the crisscross level 1, i.e. the oblique prep, and the one leg stretch level 3. So we're going to go for it with the band again, if you want to. I know it's going to be hard, so think about how hard you want to make yourself today. Tuck the legs into your chest. Fold that band and wrap it around your feet if you're going to go there. Interlace the fingers behind the head, float the elbows up, and then slowly bring those feet out to double leg tabletop, but really make sure that you're happy with that lower back position. You're going to roll up to one side and stretch the opposite leg. So breathe in, lengthen the back of the neck, and as you breathe out to roll across, you straighten the other side. Breathe in to bring it back, head to the floor. Breathe out to stretch. Breathe in to come back. Breathing out to stretch. And remember, any time, you can just keep the feet steady, working the band resistance if you want to. You can do the leg stretches, take the band away. But either way, don't stop moving. Even if you put those feet just simply back to the floor and keep that lovely position going. For 4, breath out, breath in. 3, breath out, breath in. 2, and 1. And hug the knees into the chest. Lovely, guys, well done. Okay, take that band away. Bring the ball back. If you haven't got the ball, a cushion, a pillow, bring those feet back down. We're going to put the ball in between the knees now. I'm rolling up my mat here. Okay, arms along down by our sides, feet, heels quite close to your bottom, but feet lovely in a straight line. Lift the inner arches of those feet. We're going to go rolling up into a single shoulder bridge level 1, and then all the way down again. Up again, take the hands up to shoulder height as you go, and then all the way down again. Breathing out to lift, breathing in to lower. We're going to circle the arms on the way down this way. Breathing in to lift, circle the arms down to lower. Don't put the hands down, straight into the next one. Breathing in and breathing out. If you want to go for another breath pattern, it's fine. But a fluid movement, don't lose this little position, this little flow. Backwards tilt, don't lose the backwards tilt, bum cheek squeeze. And just release the bum cheek squeeze at the bottom before you go into the next one. So just rolling around, breathing out, breathing in. Fantastic. 2 more, just really gentle. Very gentle flow. Breathing out, breathing in. Okay, rest. I'm going to move that a little bit. I think I'm just a bit too close. This time, all the way up. When you get to the top, take your hand all the way behind you. All the way. Back of the palms to the floor. Now, roll yourself down through to your bum, but one vertebra at a time, keeping the arms there. Now circle the arms, take the thumbs up, pointing towards the ceiling. Lovely range, yes, guys? All the way up. Hands behind you. Roll your bum to the floor, one vertebra at a time. Try to keep the shoulders down. Circle, little fingers are touching the floor. Straight in, up, lift. All the way, breath in, hold this time. Breathe out, really press the ribs to the floor. 2 more, breath in. Breath out. 1 more. This is huge range. Whilst getting a bit of endurance through those bum cheeks, the hamstring, the ball is there. Hands on the hips, roll into 1 more tilt. Lift shoulder blades, elbows up. Squeeze the ball. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then roll down. Last one to the top. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and all the way down. Take the ball away. You'll need it again in a minute though. Quick hamstring stretch. Okay. Little single leg tabletop, pointy toes, straighten the leg. Close, gently bring it in all the way and hold. Breathing in, breathing out 3 times. Just find the stretch at the back of that hamstring. I don't mind what the rest of the body is doing. Keep your shoulders relaxed, but really work on that hamstring stretch. Bend the knee, foot down, other side. Tabletop to begin with. Hands behind the thigh. Now don't bring the leg closer to the body if you can't straighten out the knee. That's the most important thing. But if you can straighten out the knee, bring it in closer. 3 breaths in and out. Just holding it. Really get the shape, the little judder. You know it's a good one if you've got the juddery movement, the juddery hold. Bend the knee. Gently, gently, gently. Quick secondary glute stretch. Fold the leg over and bring it in. Again, it doesn't have to be the other leg, it can be the arm, but whichever position you're in, give yourself a tweak. Find the stretch right in here, right in your glutes. Done loads of it today, so double stretch is probably well deserved. And then gently roll across, other side. Again, pull it in or with a hand, doesn't really matter. Again, guys, with static stretching, although there's always going to be tweaks that any good instructor will give you, it doesn't really matter what it looks like because everyone's built a bit differently. And then unfold. Okay, roll yourself across. Just gently push yourself up. Okay, we're going to go all the way to 4-point kneel. Tuck your toes under, make sure the hip distance apart. Sit back on those toes. Shoulders back. Give the toes just a little stretch. Now sit forward. Roll the way back. Tuck the chin into the chest. Glide the hands backwards. Lift your bum in the air. Rock the weight back on your heels and breathe in to hold that lovely stretch. And then breathing out to curl ourselves back up again. Really working through that one vertebra at a time. Pulling the shoulders back. Pulling the head up. Let's go through to the cool down. So we get these bands out of the way. I want to do a little saw stretch. This is generally on the floor. We're going to do a standing version. Really working for that lower back. So we're going to go feet all the way together to begin with. And we're going to go out 1, 2, and a little bit. Okay, so we'll start off with a spine twist. Squeeze the glutes together, engage the center, float the hands up to shoulder height, just like we started. Okay, and we're going to just turn. So we're literally just going to do a nice little chest turn. Hips don't follow though. Hips, pubic bone, stays pointing directly forward. Come back to the middle. Breathe out across the other side. And breath. 2 more. Breath. And breath. That should be comfortable. Now what we're going to do is we're going to turn like before. We're now going to just drop ourselves down, reaching our hands towards the opposite foot and looking directly up behind us where that hand is reaching up to the ceiling. We're going to uncurl and then come back to the front. Gorgeous. Turn to begin with. Then drop, reaching down, looking up. Unfold, come back to the center. Okay, a little bit further towards the wall to me. Let's go. Breathe in, turn. Breathe out, drop as far around as you can. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, just reset. Breathe in, turn. Looking right up. Breathe in, restack. Breathe out, set 2 more. Lift your bum in the air. Breathing in, really tall. Breath out, hold. Last one. Breathing in. Get as much hand on the floor as you can. Look right up to the ceiling. Breathe in. Breathe out. Walk the feet back in. Lovely. Okay. Some nice simple mermaids, okay, guys? So we're going to go soft knees, side bend, reach up and look up. Circle in front of you. Drop the breastbone to the floor, circle up, breastbone to the ceiling. 3 more. Breathe out to look down, breathe in to look up. Last one. Breathing out to look down, breathing in to look up, and then squeeze your bum cheeks to stand up again. Bend the knees, slide into that second side. Breathe in, start. Breathe out, circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. Side on for me to show you. Big long stride forward, long stride back, lunge position. Lovely, guys. Okay, we're going to go straight into a bow and arrow. Okay, float our hands up. We're going to alternate the bow. So back heel lifted, it stays up. Front arch lifted, it stays up. We're going to sink down with the back knee. Pull back with any side you want to start off with. Good. And then reach forward as you straighten. Other side. Breathing out on the way down. Breathing in on the way up. Now remember, it's a chest turn. So although it's your elbow being drawn backwards, it really is this big breastbone rotation. 1 more side to side. Breathing out on the way down. Lovely. Breathing in. Can we just kiss the floor with our knee in the back? Just a little tap before we reach up again. Hands down, step in, and then step, step for the other side. Fantastic, guys. Hands up. Shoulders roll back and down. Engage the center. Breathing in. Lift the back heel. Breathe out, down. Breathe in, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, that's lovely. And 1. Nice stretch. Now come back, go to the original side lunge. Drop into a half knee bend, just a little softened. Think about your pelvis. Do a big backwards tilt, a bit Michael Jackson style. You should feel that big stretch for the front of that hip. Just drop further into that stretch, really feeling the stretch on that front hip. Reach both hands in the air. You should increase the stretch. Breathe in, lean back slightly. Breathe out, stand up. Gorgeous, guys. Other side. So stretch. Half knee bend. Backwards tilt. So find that nice stretch through the front of that thigh. In that backwards tilt, just drop a little bit further, almost diagonally down towards maybe the heel. Lovely. Hands up. Breathe in, lean back. Breathe out, stand up. Absolutely gorgeous, guys. Fantastic. Well done. Right, nearly there. Let's just finish by warming, cooling off that spine. Okay, roll downs, ×2. Shoulders back to begin. Breath in. Breathe out, chin down. Roll through 1 vertebra at a time. Breathe in at the bottom. Breathe out to gently come up all the way. Really restacking 1 vertebra at a time. Head comes up, last breath in. Down we go again. Breath in, enjoy that held stretch. Breathe out to come up. Interlace the fingers, reach up to the ceiling. Breathe in. Breathe out, circle. 2 more. Reach forward, breathe in. Breathe out, circle. 1 more, reach forward, round the shoulders, breath in, lift, squeeze the bum, protect the lower back. Breathe out, circle. Fantastic, guys, really nice. Last but not least, a little balance, hands on hips. Rock the weight across. Float 1 leg up to single leg tabletop. Just do a little stretch, okay, hands up. Nice. Take the knee just wide. Circle the arms, stretch the leg all the way back to the start position. Basically ballerinas, guys. Hands on hips, up we come. Find the balance stretch. Reach up. Turn the knee. Straighten all the way down. Last one. All in one. Hands up, knee up. Separately turn the knee out. Stretch and circle. Go one more. Come on, guys. Find the balance point in between. Don't try and rush it. Make sure you've got each little bit separately before you start to the next bit. Stretch and circle. Hands on, shoulders back, heels down, glutes engaged. Really working that pelvic floor. Long back of the neck, snobby chest. Breath in, engage that center. Slow breath out, soften the ribs. And I will leave it there. Well deserved clap. Fantastic, guys. Thank you so much for participating in that. I really enjoyed that. That was awesome.